on. Hold on. Oh, well, hello everybody, and welcome to a special presentation. This is the WWE Weekend Recap. A recap of this of Furness TV. I am recapping the weekend that was of the past week in WWE. We had two events: NXT Takeover 30 and on Saturday and SummerSlam on Sunday. I thought of doing two videos to recap one and the other. I thought, why not do both at the same time? That way I can give you my opinion on which one of the shows better, Takeover 30 or SummerSlam. Like always, if you're new to the channel, please like this video, share the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new. I release new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. There won't be a new normal bleh. Sorry. There won't be a new normal episode this week because of doing this. Just so busy. I'm doing one a recap of the payback coming up this week on Monday or maybe Tuesday. I'm very busy week coming up, so we'll see what we do. I'll probably do in the morning because I'm very busy this week, next week, so we'll figure it out. As always, this is the recap of the weekend that was. Two big events. Let's start off with Takeover 30. Now, and NXT have doing the 30th takeover they've done in the history of the NXT franchise organization. Incredible. But this and they decided really put on a big show, and this one was pretty good. A really good takeover, incredible action, and let's get going with the best match of the night, and that went to the 5-man ladder match, crowned the new NXT North American Championship. Now, superstars involved, if I get my memory check, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Damian Priest, Velveteen Dream, and Johnny Gargano. Really great cast, great wrestler performing in this ladder match. That was really good. It was incredible performance by all 5 competitors. We saw some really high, unique moves. And we even saw interference by one Candice LeRae, who's married to Johnny Gargano. And she put an impact that was pretty good. Usually, I don't like the kind of interference, but she added something that was really cool. Seeing women do that kind of stuff, and men, it was really exciting and took a big bump near the top of the ladder. That was crazy. But in the end, the winner was Damian Priest. But he earned it. It was a incredible one. Any one of those 5 would have earned it. It was a really good, solid ladder match. Now we're going to go to the worst. The worst, I gotta be honest, was the NXT Championship match between Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. It wasn't as good as I was hoping for. It was very slow, and it really wasn't that special. It wasn't really that good. I mean, it had its moments and all that, but it's pretty forgettable. It's not really that good, to be honest. I know, again, it's just my opinion. I've seen a lot of good takeover matches. Sometimes they're slow, really, really slow matches. They just didn't click, to my opinion. They just didn't click. It didn't work out. But in the end, Karrion Kross beat Keith Lee to win the NXT Championship. Good luck trying to take it off of him. There were other matches in the card. The kickoff shows, or pre-show, had a triple threat tag team match to determine the number 1 contender for the NXT Tag Team Champion of Imperium. And it was a pretty good one. Now we had in this match, let me get my memory clear. the Gamma de Fatima with Raul Mendoza and one other guy I can't remember, fortunately. We also had in the other one we had this one tag team. God, I don't remember. But we do have Breezango. And I'll tell you, I mean, it was a really good match. I thought it was pretty great. A lot of high flying. Oh, yeah. Danny Burton and Owen Lorcan. Yeah. Sorry about that. But it was really good, high flying, action packed match that saw Breezango win. So they're number one contender for the NXT Tag Team Championship. The first match on the main card was a match between Finn Balor and Timothy Thatcher. That was a pretty solid, good match. A really ground and pound beatdown that really did its job as far as I'm concerned, making Timothy Thatcher look like a star. It was really good. Great action. A lot of good submission. Finn Balor won that match. Other matches in the card include also the NXT Women's title match that went between Dakota Kai challenging Io Shirai for the Women's Championship. They had a great match. Unfortunately, a little interference. Unfortunately, with a little. I mean, it was great. The match was pretty good, decent, and Io Shirai won. But, however, at one point in the match, the referee was knocked down. Because my friend got involved, and I don't know how Io Shirai managed to retain, but she did. So give credit. You saw the return saw Rhea Ripley get involved in the end after the match was over. This is going to be interesting in the end. What they're going to do for the women's division, we'll see there. And the one match that was a surprise for reliable, and it surprised me, Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole. That was also a good one that could have made the list as well. For best, these two tore the house down. Pat McAfee is not a wrestler, but a puncher, a former football player from the NFL. Who I think, hold on for a second. So, hello? Yeah? No cheating. I'm working on a show right now. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Technical had to answer the phone. Meanwhile, back to my thing. Pat McAfee proved that he could do it with the big boy. He had no wrestling experience. Was really good though. He trained. He had really good moves and did with good storytelling. But in the end, Adam Cole won. But you gotta give credit to Pat McAfee. He earned the respect of a lot of superstars for his in-ring ability. For how seriously he took. That was pretty much it for our summer for TakeOver 30. Now let's get down to SummerSlam. This was the first pay-per-view to be done in the new Thunderdome, which is Amway Arena that they just took it over and elevated, made like to really emphasize this whole. It's just I don't know where to describe what it looks like. It's so incredible. Just go on YouTube and check out the pyro for SummerSlam. Next Thunderdome, wild. They used every part of that arena. It was crazy. LED light later pyro, although more revealed by actually watching it live, to make it feel like they're even there. Really good. It was overall fantastic. This show had amazing matchup. so good, making it deciding which match was the best was really hard. It came down to 3, but overall the winner, the best match, went to Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And that match was straight up classic wrestling. It was really good spot. It really told a story. And in the end, Drew McIntyre beat Randy Orton to retain the WWE Championship. The match was really good. There were so many cool moments, so many insane spots. It was great. Good job to both, and a really good test for Drew McIntyre as champion. We'll talk about the other 2 matches in the overall, but the other 2 matches that would make notice, or would note, were really close, was Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville, no disqualification, loser leave WWE match. That was surprising, really good. And Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins street fight. Dominic's first match, really good. We'll talk about that later on. Let's get down to the worst. Now, there wasn't that many worst matches. I mean, the exception of the Universal Championship match, Balkan Anywhere, which wasn't that really good. But when it comes to disappointment and me getting pissed off the most, it's definitely got to be SmackDown Women's Championship match, which kicked off the main card. Asuka challenging Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm getting fed up with Bayley having to resort to cheating to win the title. I know she's a villain, but you do it over and over again, you become like the Miz and you become ridiculously stupid and ruining the reputation of the belt. I can't stand it. I didn't like that. Had they not done that, it may have been a decent match. That's all I can say about that. Asuka will get payback. We'll talk about that later. Let's get down to overall. Starts off with the kickoff show and the match that kicked off between for the 40 United States Championship between the enemy versus for Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews retained in a pretty decent match. Wasn't as good as the other one that had, but pretty good. I'm just happy to see Apollo Crews retain. Been holding on that championship for a while. Very cool. Then we get the main card. I already talked about the first match. Other matches in the card. The second match actually was the Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville match. That was surprisingly in a good way. The storyline leading up to it was really good. And again, really surprising how good these two worked together. Again, when they were enemies. The match really exceeded expectations. It was so good. Bleacher Report gave it an A. I was surprised by that. But it tells you that these two have something going on, and it worked really well. A good ending to the rivalry. It had great spots and showed Mandy Rose definitely stepped up to the playing field. Really cool move. A great action. A great moment. There was some brutal use of the weapon. Brutal moment in the end. Mandy Rose beats Sonya. Sonya is out of here. Adios. So now we get the other match. It was Raw's turn to have his personal match. And that was the match between Dominic versus Seth Rollins street fight. Dominic Rey Mysterio was in the corner of Dominic. Murphy was in the corner of Seth Rollins. Really great storytelling. This was Dominic's first match. And Seth Rollins did his job. Made Dominic look like a star. Dominic had very little wrestling experience, but he would never have known through this match. It was so good. So great action. So good, amazing use of weapons. Great storytelling. Even like Rey Mysterio White Dominic's mother gets involved in the background. You know, feeling the emotion. Every shot was taken into the back from Tyrell. That Dominic got some good moves of his own. Being a frog blast, that was really good. And the 619, definitely up to his father. And absolutely incredible. The ability to handle the pain. He took a lot of beating. But he kept on taking it. He kept on doing it. Interfering in that match didn't hurt the match at all, if that makes sense. But in the end, Seth Rollins beat Dominic. It all makes sense. But it didn't hurt anything for Dominic. In fact, in the end, he just looked like a star. This man got a future. This kid got a future. He's really good. The other match is also the Raw Tag Team Championship match. That was pretty good. I'm glad to see the that the Street Profits retained. First of all, let's get right down to it. The entrances are incredible. I mean, Street Profits had cup flying. Hell, that was really crazy. When you see Apollo Crews get pyro, some of the Superdog you wouldn't think they'd get pyro, getting pyro. I mean, we got Bailey had pyro down a lot more, and pyro used it around it. It was really cool. There were other matches were in the card. First of all, it's good right now that Kevin Owens was there. We also found now that Keith Lee is doing on Raw tonight, making his Raw debut. I think we got through all the matches. I'm not 100% sure. But it was overall really good show. Now, the question is, oh yeah, like in the Universal Championship match. That Universal title match we didn't talk about a lot, it was not the best. But the ending definitely lived up to the mantra of the event. You'll never see it coming. Because after the Fiend beat Braun Strowman to win the Universal Championship, all of a sudden, Roman Reigns returned bearing the Fiend and attacking both him and Braun Strowman. And it looked like a heel turn. Roman Reigns is back. He wants that title. What a shocker. No one saw it coming. Definitely living up to that mantra of the event. A quick note. Great news. We did not see Retribution. Good. I was betting them. Glad they didn't show up. Ruined it. But overall, it was an incredible show. Great action. Great storytelling. Good quality matches. Now let's get down to it. What went better? SummerSlam, a takeover. Surprisingly enough, I'm going to give it to SummerSlam. The matches they had were incredible. A lot of great storytelling. We saw 2 title changes. And the Raw Women's Championship. Oh, yes. I forgot to mention the Raw Women's Championship match, by the way, was pretty good. Bailey interference did not work. In fact, it actually haunted Sasha Banks. Thereby, new Women's Champion in the Raw division, Asuka. And it looked like a division between Sasha Banks and Bailey. As Sasha Banks is no more 2-belt bank. It is 1-belt bank. So, we're going to happen this Sunday at Payback. The Women's Tag Team Championship will be on the line. I'm hoping that the so-called Golden Role Model will lose. That's the name of the Bailey and Sasha Banks. And I am hoping that we see total division of Banks and Bailey. So we'll see what happens. But Overall, SummerSlam was really good. SummerSlam was better than TakeOver 30. That's amazing to say that. Great card. Let's get right down to it. That Thunderdome is incredible. I can't wait for tonight when Raw finally gets to feel the thunder in that beautiful. When they done, there were drone cameras. Like it's just not. It was incredible. Watching the pyro opening for SummerSlam, if you need to watch it, there is a video on it. Go to the WWE YouTube channel. You will find it. Please check it out. It is one amazing. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It blew my mind. People that didn't have pyro or had pyro, it's great. This is definitely gonna change how the show is gonna feel. But that's all for this show. I'm done. I want to thank you so much for watching. It's been great. My mom has a channel with the link in the description and here the show called My Life As I See It. That's on every Sunday. Don't miss that. Of course, Wednesday game night. I'm not sure what game we're going to be doing this week, so we'll find out. As for me, I'm done. I'm going to be getting ready for a good time out. Either today or tomorrow, I don't know. Well, but I ain't going to tell anybody because you guys are the best. You guys are so great for watching it. Thank you so much for watching Furness TV. I'm Robert Furness. That's when the show is because don't miss Sunday when I bring in a new topic. A preview of it will be courtesy of Reverend Ed from the Oak Creek Presbyterian Church. It's going to be one of the topics will be all about kindness. So we need kindness in the world, and I'll be talking about ways that I see kindness going on in my life right now during the pandemic. So we'll talk about that. So don't miss that coming up. That's it. For now, I'm Furness. We'll see you on Sunday. See ya. Good time.